I just wanted to celebrate myself. I I don't think any of us really get to celebrate ourselves as much as we would hope and we want. But this is a sign for you that you can celebrate yourself literally anytime you want. I have a chocolate muffin and I have a blueberry muffin, and we're gonna make a wish because we've gotten so far. Like to the point that we didn't even think we were gonna make it this far, and like, look at us now. Look at us now. So, if you want to go do the same thing, I highly recommend it. It gets wax on everything, but that's okay. I love myself and I love who I'm becoming. Thank you so much, universe. Thank you to everyone who helped me get here. And thanks to me for really initiating the work. I know other people help you get there, but you're the final step. You're the final person that needs to realize that. So I'm really, really happy and so thankful that I had the strength to keep going because I'm so thankful for being where I'm at right now. I got a little wax on my cupcake. I mean, on my muffin, but that's okay. That's okay. Nothing we can't pick out. And we've probably eat way worse than that, so you don't have to worry about that. But then these are reusable. You can use these anytime you want. And I specifically used a green and blue candle mainly because those are the chakras that I'm mainly working with right now. I'm working with the throat chakra, which is expressing my truth no matter how ridiculous, no matter how weird, no matter how like anything it is to anybody else. If it's something that I want, then I deserve it and it's valid. And my green one, because I've always been connected to my heart and I will never disconnect from my heart ever. Like, no matter what I go through, no matter who I am, I will continue to connect with my heart, connect with love as long as my heart is still beating. And as you know, I am a spiritual being before I am a human. Um, we are spiritual beings having human experiences. We're just taking the game a little too serious. You know, it's time to really take a step back and see, you know, that if you're following your dreams and you've been on that path for a really long time, I'm really proud of you. I'm really, really happy. Um, but unfortunately, some of us were, you know, blinded by so many things and easily manipulated, mainly because that's what we grew up with. And there's there's nothing that we there's nothing that we should give me a second. And there's a lot of crazy things that we go through in life, and I just want to let you know that you're not alone and that your journey is not over. As long as your heart is still beating, your journey is not over. If your heart is still beating, you still have a purpose. There is a purpose of you being alive. And your purpose is so much more, like, way more simple than you believe it to be. Like, whenever we think about purpose, we think, oh, you know, it's gonna be this huge massive thing, but the thing is you play a part in this huge massive wave, you know, because whenever you do a wave, like at a baseball game or anything, right, anywhere you do the wave, if a couple of people don't do it, it looks like the wave's not complete. So you know, you just have to really connect with yourself. And I know it sounds really, really like simple. It's like, okay, well, I'm connecting with myself, like, But you have to do it every single day, and you have to do it intentionally every single day, and not guilt yourself for choosing yourself. I feel like most of us like say, well, I'm going to choose myself, and then say, oh, well, I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to do this. But if you take a step back, you might see that you do. You just put others over yourself. And that's what I've been doing. I think April is really going to be the month of me. You know, like it's gonna feel like my birthday week for me. I want every single day to feel like my birthday. Like we don't have to wait for a specific day to celebrate ourselves and celebrate how far we've come. I feel like our birthday is just like a celebration of thank you. Like thank you for choosing to be here in this lifetime. Thank you for choosing this. Thank you for not giving up on me. You know, my birthday is a time where I really want to really connect with myself and my spirit guides and really say like thank you for everything. There's going to be a lot of noise, but that's okay because we don't do this without thinking. Something's, you know, everything is a sign. Sometimes I would always say, well, like dog barking is very annoying. But now that I see it as spiritual protection, anytime that I'm meditating and I hear a dog bark when I'm meditating, I know that I'm protected. I actually did a meditation last night, and it was pretty scary. It wasn't like scary bad, right? But it's like a good scary because a lot of my energy was going down to my root chakra, you know. And the root chakra is really about safety and feeling safe and the environment that you're in, and feeling safe in your body, feeling safe to be yourself, um, feeling feeling safe to not have to wear masks anymore. I had a lot of like messages come through, right? Like spiritual guides, videos that I was watching, movies I was watching that was showing masks falling. And I always thought, well, the masks are going to fall off of other people. I didn't know it was like, it's going to fall off of mine. Because I was just thinking, like, I don't wear a mask. Like, I don't wear a harmful mask. You know, I just wear a mask of, I don't want anybody to think I'm weird, right? But at the same time, it's like that's also emotional neglect. I guess maybe for yourself. There's another word that I'm looking for. It's like you just don't emotional safety. I think you just don't feel safe to be yourself, and that's what the root chakra is really about. Is about being true to yourself and being true to others. And once you're true to yourself, then it's really easy to be truthful with others. It just comes naturally. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to really show you that you can celebrate yourself any day. Literally, any single day, you can celebrate yourself. And as someone that um, struggles with, well, I'm not struggling anymore, but struggle with the idea of why am I here all the time, having these little celebration moments is what's going to keep me going. Because I'm not in that mindset anymore. I'm not in that victim mindset of why is this happening to me? Why me? Now I'm like, I see the signs now, and I feel really silly for not being able to see them before because they were right there. But it's okay. I forgive myself for not noticing the signs. I forgive myself for ever feeling that way. Because no one deserves to feel that way. Everyone deserves to be celebrated. And this isn't a thing to like go to one of your friends that feels like not being here and forcing them to celebrate that they want to be here. Just keep reminding them that you love them. That's all you can really do at the end of the day. everyone is in charge of their own lives. And the reason why I'm still here is because I felt like a fool for still going. I would get the fool card all the time whenever I would, well, like anytime I would see videos, the fool card would always be there, and I would be like, yeah, I feel like a fool trying to see magic in everything, because when you're an adult and you look at and you see magic everywhere, people are like, what are you talking about? Like, just bills and misery and self-loathing and anger. And I'm just like, I don't want to be in whatever funk you're in, because now, at least now, I'm just like, I don't want to be around people that want to see other people miserable. And I don't think they do it on purpose, because like, if you're miserable with your life, then you're going to try to make other people's lives miserable without even realizing it. So please pay attention how you're treating yourself, because it's going to be a reflection to others as well without you even realizing it. So like, it's really time to heal. And I'm actually going to start one-on-one counseling. I want to do like spiritual counseling and art therapy and meditation, because journaling, breath work, mindfulness, meditation really got me to where I'm at now. And obviously I'm going to do like one-on-ones, but I'm still going to like post videos and stuff, because in my opinion, I feel like a good teacher always provides free resources to their collective, a very broad, because it's not just a direct message to you. It's you really having to use your discernment. So when other people post videos, you really have to use your discernment to say, this is for me, this is not for me. The whole video can be for you, or the first 5 seconds could be for you, the last 5 seconds can be for you. It's really just about discernment. And if you're really called to watch a video, like, watch the whole thing and see, was the 5 seconds all I needed to hear, or was this little part, or was the whole thing? And I see 1, 2, 3, 4 everywhere right now. So I think I'm following steps. I'm really happy with where I'm at, and I'm excited to where I'm going to be, because one thing that I'm detaching myself from is that you need certification to do what you love. If other people give you the opportunity to show them what you're good at, then you don't need any certification. Like, yes, maybe it will take a little bit of time for people to just be like, okay, you know what? I can trust her, because we have been hurt so many times that it's really hard to trust. We always have our guard up, and I don't blame you at all, because having your guard up is what saved you. But now you have to keep your guard up, but use your discernment to see which one you need to do. And I'm just really happy with where I'm at now and being more honest with myself. And as I'm being more honest with myself, I can be honest with others as well. I love you. I'm going to go ahead and continue celebrating, eat my muffins. One of my goals this week is watch movies with magic. I think that's something that I'm going to do if I do any one-on-ones or collective videos. I'm going to be like, okay, this month, this is what we're going to do. And I think I'm actually going to try to post one. My phone stopped working. The one with good audio, the one with a good camera quality stopped working on me. So I hope this works as well. And if it looks and sounds pretty good, then I will go ahead, and I just noticed that it's in portrait mode and not in landscape mode. That's okay. That I will be posting a video about what our goals are for April, because we have a lot of goals, we have a lot of ambition, we're in Aries season, so there's going to be a lot of fire, a lot of passion. But we need to know where we need to direct that passion so we don't get burnt out and feel like, well, I got this passion, but I don't know where to put it. So now I feel guilty for not using it. And it's okay because I get visions all the time. I'm very, very creative. Everyone is an artist in their own way, you know. I love painting and drawing, but sometimes I'm like, I can't draw that. And by saying that, you're giving that, obviously, I love giving ideas, like visually saying, I accept this idea, but I also want to see it in other people. I also want other people to have this idea as well. And that's how the universe works. It not only gives you the idea, but it gives other people the idea as well. And everyone interprets that message differently. Because if you were to give a prompt, a very ambiguous, I don't know if that's the right word, ambiguous topic or a prompt to people, like if you got, you know, 50 different artists with 50 different skills, you know, someone being a beginner, someone being like a hobbyist, like, is that a word? I don't know. You know, that art is just their hobby. It's not something they do every day, but it's something that brings them happiness. You know, if someone is doing art through their heart, if someone's doing art through just their skills, you know, a lot of creativity and a lot of alignment is needed for art, which people don't really realize that, yes, I'm very impressed that you drew or you painted something that you were looking at. That's perfect. That's beautiful practice. But now take that practice and put it inwards. You know, like whenever I go and people are just selling portraits of celebrities, I'm just like, not my thing. You know, not something I would put on my wall because I don't have anybody on a pedestal. I have myself on a pedestal. Maybe it's the Leo in me that just sees how, you know, the Leo see how perfect they are, but they can also see their shadows very, very clearly. And I think it's really up to us if we want to work on them or not. And for the first half of my life, I was like, I am not the problem. What are you talking about? And as soon as I hit my mid-20s, I want to say like maybe not even mid-20s, maybe 24, 25, 26, yeah, mid-20s, I started realizing maybe I am the problem. You know, and I think that's a beautiful, like, place to be at, is saying I do play a part. You know, I'm not the whole problem, but I do play a part in how I feel. I do play a part of why I'm so exhausted because I let other people take my energy without realizing it. I'm putting my energy in places that my energy does not belong. And that's some of the meditations that I'm going to come out with, is how to call your energy in, how to call it back. But I love you, and don't forget to just love yourself and celebrate yourself, because you deserve to be celebrated every single day. And it does not matter what you're doing in life. It does not matter if you didn't work at all this month, if you haven't worked at all this year, if you worked the max hours you could possibly do. It does not matter what you've done. It does not matter what you do. You get to celebrate yourself and not feel guilty of other people's goals. Because it's very easy to say, well, you're not working as hard as me, so you must not be working hard at all. And it's like, it's not true. You cannot compare what you're going through with someone else and all of this stuff. You know, they are a reflection of you, right? They help you reflect, and they help you see, like, oh, Is that how other people see me? You know, and those different things. I mean, I'm hoping that the audio is okay. This is not the phone I've been using, or the camera I've been using, or the audio I've been using. But you gotta work with what you got. So hopefully this works. I love you. I'm trying to put these candles back in there because I'm not throwing them away, because they still work perfectly fine. And I have 20 of them. So I'm going to use them for everything I can. Okay. Oh, yeah. I was saying I was going to go watch movies with magic. The movies I'm going to be watching is Tinkerbell, because I love Tinkerbell. I love Disney in general. All the magic. I love it. Okay.